Hi, welcome to Kate's Catch-All. Today I'm going to be refinishing my corner cabinets. I got these in March of 2020 and I thought I'd leave the background wood because I tend to paint a lot of things white, so I thought, oh, I'll try something new. But ultimately I didn't care for it, and so I'm deciding to paint them white, and hopefully now everything will pop off of it the way I want it to. So let's get started. This is how it looks with the wood in the back, and I just don't think things pop off of there very well. So I've been wanting to do this ever since I painted the shelves white. I'm going to paint the background white as well and fill those little holes. The spackle was hardened up, so I took the dry stuff out. It's kind of fallen apart. And then I added some water, and I had to stir quite a bit. So I'm going to try this now because I didn't want to waste this whole thing of spackle. So I'm going to try, see how it spreads on there. Otherwise, I'll have to make a trip for more spackle. So the spackle is going in great. I guess need to make sure how it dries, but so far so good. And I'm just leaving these metal holders in here because that's where the shelves are going to go, so I don't want to accidentally fill in those holes. So far, so good. This is it after the first coat, and I had to do 2 more coats on it. So I brushed on the glue and then I sprinkled it with glitter, but now I'm seeing all these brush strokes. So I'm going to try something different. I'm going to spray the cup. By the way, I got these cups at the Dollar Tree. They're already colored, so that was nice. I just want to see what happens if I spray it with hairspray. Just take a look here. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna work way better. Yeah, so I think I'll do that. Let me just spray a little more hairspray here. Nice, turning out good. These I'm not going to put on the tree. I'm going to stack them on the shelves. By the way, they're gumdrops in case you couldn't figure that one out. I got this idea from Marina at Fearfully Created. She is hysterical. I love her shows. And it helps. I like putting my hand inside. It's easier to spin it around. So sprinkle a little more. And then a little more on top. Whoops, get over there and frame. All right, looking good. All right, next up, I'm going to be making some gumdrop ornaments now. So these I got clear, like shot glasses, and I'm going to paint it yellow, and then I'll sprinkle on the glitter. But first I have to put a hole in the top here, and I'm doing that with a drill. So I like to do this first just in case I crack. Sorry, I can't get it in frame, but let's see. So I put the hole in. Yeah, so I always like to do this first just in case I break it. And now I'm going to paint it. So I'm going to start painting around the side. I do the top last. That way it's easier to turn. And now time for the sprinkles. The glitter, I should say. I know after this, I'm probably going to be really sick of glitter. Okay, and then I thread it through a ribbon. And then I'm gonna tie a knot down here. Sure that the other end doesn't come through. You know what? I think I'll put the paintbrush there so it can't go through. Probably should have given myself a little more ribbon, but I didn't want to waste the ribbon. All right, so I'm checking this out for the first time myself. Voila. All right, gonna make a few more in a few different colors, and these are going to go on my candy tree. Now I'm going to make some suckers, and I'm just gonna put the paint right on here. The styrofoam really sucks in the paint. And I don't even really want to let it like set for too long. I'm just going to start putting the glitter on because I want these to be really sparkly. These aren't going on the tree. They're going to go in a vase on the shelf. So and put a little more glitter and keep adding more glitter. And this is what the finished product looks like. I just got a skinny dowel rod and put it in there. And this, like I said, is gonna go in a vase. And then me and my granddaughters, we cut out these out of salt dough. It's 1 cup flour, 1/2 cup salt, and then about 1/4 cup warm water till you get it into a dough. And I like them thin, they dry much better because, for instance, I have this gingerbread, and this was a couple weeks ago, and he still doesn't look completely dry. I don't know. I mean, it feels very hard, but I don't know why it has that look like it's not dry. So yeah, so I'm doing these. I'm going to leave a few more for the grandkids to paint as well. I have all different ones. I'm working on my snowman. I'm in the process of painting him. And the way I got the hole in it was we just used a straw and poked a hole in so we could hang them. So I removed that. This one was really hard to remove. The other ones I was able to just pull out. This one I ended up kind of hammering in, but it's not going to be a big deal. So I figured out the dimensions on paper first, and then I traced it onto cardboard. And I want to make sure that it fits in there. And we got a nice tight fit, and then I'm going to glue this on and then I'll paint it. So here's a haunted house, and I decided to, on the back, change it up to a gingerbread house. So here's the back of it. It's just plain, and then you'll see the finished product in a second. I took actual little candy canes and glued them on there. Then the little white slats, I took little pieces of paper and cut them out and glued them on. And then I sprinkled the glitter, oh, so much glitter. And then I also took popsicle sticks and made the door. I actually had that little flat snowman, so I used that, and I had those little snowflakes already. And I just absolutely love the way it turned out. So welcome back to this hot mess. So I need to put away some of the painting tools, and then I'm going to start putting the shelves back on and start decorating, the fun part. So I'm gonna time lapse this, and occasionally I'll stop and maybe say something to the camera. All right, here we go. All right, this isn't as easy as I thought putting these back in. I think I got a little bit of paint in these holes, so I'm gonna try to clear those out. Nothing is ever easy. Getting a hammer. All right, I made it about 15 minutes with my hair down. It's ponytail time. I don't know what it is when my hair is down. I get so hot. I just got this at Goodwill. I absolutely love it. And it was only $6.99. Absolutely love it. I'm so excited I'm going with this new look. The tree is new this year too. And I'm going to be putting, like I said, these candy ornaments in there. And I know I have other ones. I got the candy canes on, and then I'm gonna make a couple crafts as well. This one I got at Goodwill. So this one was 99 cents. It does, sorry, it does have a little chip, but hopefully a little orange marker will fix that. I got this adorable little snow globe. I love it. It was $12.99 at Ross. A little more than I'd want to pay, but it's pretty, so love it. There are the lollipops up on top. I put them into styrofoam, and the new snowman and the snow globe. Everything else is stuff I've already had that I've just tried to repurpose, or stuff I've made. The gingerbread house, you saw that I made that. And then that little trailer I got really cheap. And there's the gumdrops that I made. And I already had that little candy house. And I had all this stuff. And then I know that's not really candy looking. And here's the Christmas tree. It's actually snowing outside. I bought lollipops to put on top, and I'll give them to the kids after Christmas. And the garland in the back there too. And I bought a bunch of these little red ornaments and the candy canes. And there's a gumdrop there. There's that snowman ornament I made. And below here is the gingerbread, one of the gingerbread houses. And a little snowflake. And another gingerbread house. I'm trying to find it. There's a gumdrop. And there's another gingerbread house. And here's some more lollipops at the top. And the top shelf here, those are all things I've had. Put some gumdrops in the candy jar. I couldn't find any more candy jars at thrift stores, so hopefully I'll have more luck next year. And then my snow globes I already owned. I put that tin back there, that red and white striped. I thought that looked candy-ish. These are things I had, except for those little ornaments. We just recently found those, me and my daughter, at a thrift store. And then that picture frame, I painted white and put the red stripes on. And I took my Candyland game board, and I actually already had this frame, and I was able to frame it, and it had that dark blue matting already, so I put it on with ticky tack and put it back in the glass, and I just absolutely love how that turned out. Thank you so much for watching my Candyland Christmas and shelf remake. The cost was pretty minimal. I had a lot of stuff, and I bought a lot of stuff from thrift stores. So I got a couple things on Amazon and that. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. Took a while, but I'm really happy I did it. I hope you have a very Merry Christmas.